we could accumulate like a positive energy. And this is our team, and this is the most beautiful memory with us. Okay, so we do it, and we are here with love and wisdom, and we shine people's lives, and we create like positive affinities, and we go forward together. And it's grateful that we are here, and we have a harmony in mind. Well, and I have left like a Taiwan University for 17 years, and then now I'm in City, and I am like a steady, and I am firm, and I feel at ease, and I also experience my health right from everyone here. Okay, and we do it. Okay, and we say it, and we experience it, and this is all because of the love and the wisdom that shines our life. And we want to health, okay, physically and mentally. And I'm so grateful to Suji that makes my life more perfect. Okay, so we do it, and we're here, and we have a lot of wisdom, and we shine people's lives. And we want to health physically and mentally. And I'm here, and I'm so grateful to Suji that it makes my life more perfect. Thank you very much. Right? This is a great song, right? All right. Thank you, everybody. And we have a lot of like a great volunteers that are writing down how they feel so that we can have a beautiful song, right? Of course, when we also combine all the works with AI. So good. So next, right? So next week, and we're gonna have a like a vice president, okay, and he's a senior, like a vice president, right, 在中选 from, okay, Tzu University, and actually originally he was, a principal in Pingdong, but he will be here with us next week, right? So for next week, and it's gonna be wonderful, okay, present, like a thing for you, right? And we also have like Feng Guangrong from Singapore, and we have Sijin Wenjing from Beijing. So, okay, we're gonna just perform you the best of the luck to you every week online. Okay, so let's really, encourage one another. And would you please like tell everybody to participate in such kind of wonderful online study group? Okay, in October, okay, it is time, okay, for us, for you to sign up, okay, with our like a online, like a golden award, which is already 60 years now, okay. So let's take a look, okay, at this. And the Thai TV is like nominated, like into the Golden Bell Award, okay. And this is a song we end, and we have a Thai drama Happy Birthday. And okay, he treats us like family members. And we also have a one more drama, I mean, like a Thai drama. Okay, and we have a lot of actors who are nominated in this award, right? Thanks for your support, right? Because of you, so our stories can be told in many people's hearts. And we have three actors and actresses nominated, okay, in the Golden Bell Award. So next time, okay, we have one more like a new Thai drama, which is named like the one who got the Lin Qiumin. Okay, okay, and this is a really kind of a wonderful story, and we will invite all the actors and actresses in like the directors coming here, okay, in October. Okay, so I can to share with you, how they feel after they are like nominated. Okay, I'm so grateful that you can just have a kind of a wonderful like a project, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Okay, and thanks for the like sewing with love. This is a great team, and they have already like made a donation of like $100,000, okay, NT, okay, and we are looking forward to making a donation like a $2 million NT, okay, by this year. Okay, and we set up the goal so that our team have to work hard, right? Okay, and they are working hard, and they are not only our volunteers, and they are also like volunteers, like in campuses telling stories to people. Okay, so they are like doing not only one thing, and because of everybody doing good deeds all together, so we are promoted, so we are encouraged to do something which seemed to be impossible. And right here you can see here are the we say keychains or like a cell phone accessories, or you can say you can just use them, and you can take them as kind of a decoration, okay? And they are all handmade by our volunteers, right? And if you purchase like anything from us, right, and we will just, collect all the money, and we will just, make donations, okay, to CG. And I think that they are going to use the money in helping of the disaster areas in Guardian. Okay, so a lot of people, just told me that okay, they are willing, very much willing to make more donations by buying our product, right? But I'm sorry that it are out of stock, right? Okay, and if you wish to purchase more, and I have to say that I'm sorry, we have to wait for a while, okay? And we have one good news for you, right? Okay. And do you remember that we talked about our handbag last time? Okay. And we make donations to Southern this, okay? And we donated money to Nodo Island in Japan, right? Okay. And here today we have one more thing that is like a big towel, which is like a 2 meter long, okay? And this is kind of fresh new here, so that we can try, okay, our best, and make donations by buying such thing here, okay. So you can really participate in any of our projects or campaigns, right? Okay. Well, and as a teacher, I like to tell you that a few days ago it was like a Teacher's Day, and I thought that my best present, okay, for myself on Teacher's Day will be that we just collect all the good donations and do whatever we can, and help the disaster areas that is in Taiwan, is in Hualien, okay? And we need your support, and we need everybody's power, okay? So let's purchase our like a long towel here, right? Okay? So we really like to encourage you that, okay, if you really love messaging, and please share more ideas about CG, and with love in our heart, as a positive influence on our hearts, right? And this is what one of the things that African talked about. All right, okay. So every week we like to remind you to be a good person, okay, by saying that okay, if we can be humble, and if we can love ourselves and love others, and if we can humbly treat everything around us, and we are diligent, but we have no controversy between people, and we are like a diligent, and if we can just do everything humbly, like the Macedonian says, right? And she is at ease because we are such good people. Okay, so we look forward to being a good person in Macedonian's mind. So please, put your hand, okay, in around your heart and saying to Mr. Zheng that don't worry, Mr. Zheng, we are your ideal talents. Okay, so if you jump up, okay, and you give blessings, and I know that the first people who is blessed is yourself, right? So thank you for studying with us, right? And you are a Dharma pass buyer, you are a Dharma like a deliverer. So please, share more ideas about Tzu Chi, right? And the next, right? Okay, in 2020, because of the Master Genius lessons, and we are, encouraged to do like oral interpretation in more than 11 languages, right? Okay, so this is how we have our like a translation teams weekly. Okay, and this is kind of a great advantage that we can share our like the main ideas in more than like 11 different languages globally. And thank you very much, right? And the food is serving you online, and because it is a week one, and we have the Kaohsiung team, and we have Eric, and we have Grace, and we have Zhang Jinmei, and etc. We have so many good people doing the online interpretation thing with us, right? Okay, and now let's go to the Cantonese team, and we have Hui Lin, Li, Hou Yu, Mei, and we have a lot of more people with us doing the Cantonese like a translation. Okay, and here are the volunteers who not only do the interpretation in Australia, but also donate, okay, a lot of time, including money, doing the good deeds, following our like the good hearts with us, right? Okay, and they are the great power, of course, right? And we have a Cambodian, okay, we have a Min Xin, Lin Xiaojing, and we also have Malay languages here in Malaysia, Xiaojing, Hou Yu, Yu Mei, Wei San, and a lot of more of them. Okay, and Hou Yu is probably in Swahili, and okay, we have a Taiwanese languages, right? We have a Qiumin, Zheng, Pei Fan, and a lot of more is like a wonderful volunteers here. Okay, well, so we have a lot of good people, okay, and we're gonna also do a charity sale today. So you see how great good deeds that we are doing here today, right? And right here, we will have a positive feedback, which says that everybody is a good book that worth reading and understanding. Okay. Well, and for her first time coming here in Kaohsiung, and it was like a few years ago. And okay, and this is the like the actress, okay, of the ITV, and she says like everyone is a good book, right? And everybody is a good book that is worth reading, and she is very lucky. She says, to perform, okay, in one role. Okay, so she can just read, okay, the person's like the entire life, right? Okay, and she acts as a teacher who just took all the students in the Aboriginal tribes, like delivering like a positive energies to all the Aboriginal children. And she was happy that she could just act as a teacher, and she had a chance to go to the Aboriginal tribes, and she felt so happy, and she even felt so happy. So, okay, she said, I felt that I must have done a lot of good deeds so that I could meet you. Okay, she said that to me that time, and she felt very, very touched. So she cried in tears, but happily telling me such a thing. Okay. So as an actress of a Thai drama, she experienced like others' lives, and she did her like a positive feedback as I told you, and how touching it was, right? Okay. So we also have a lot of good people coming with us, including you and make way. And she is, coming over with us in April next year. So let's, wait and see, right? Okay. So today we're gonna have like one great team. So let's go before we make introduction. Okay, so let's say all together, we are not the best, but we want to be better because of you. Okay. So, okay, again, we are not the best, but we want to try to be better than now. Okay. So now we have a love sewing, like a team here, and this is like the first team members from Tainan. Okay, we have a Lian Qiumin, Xu Yun, Zhang, okay, Meiyun, and a lot of more of them. Okay, and they are kind of great people. Okay, and they have been collecting the donations up to well, almost like $2 million, right? Okay, and then maybe sowing like every day so that we have the power to accumulate such kind of great amount of money donation. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, okay, this is a kind of accumulation with a bit of power, right? So we really enjoy reading. Right? I hope you really enjoy reading. Okay, so okay, up to last week, and we have already received a wonderful feedbacks from all of you in the world. Okay, so we had wonderful messages from Canada. Okay, and we also have a Eva from Jiayi, and we had a Ginger from Yilan, and the Ginger says this is kind of a melody that we are just drenched in the a melody, and we have a speaking from North California, and they are always they are always online learning, okay, something that they're interested. Okay, so I'm so grateful that we received so many a positive feedback through your text. Okay, thank you very much. That we received all the messages from America, from Canada, etc., including Taiwan, and also we have a positive feedback in English, right? Okay, well, here hearing the reviews and the feedbacks from around the world brings wins and energies to start a new day. Okay, grateful to teacher Meiyun for sharing all the positive response that helps to renew aspirations. And this is a feedback from them, okay? And Effie felt very, very touched that she could have the chance to stay in this as well. Okay, and take a look. And here are all our positive feedbacks. And do you know how many the Chinese texts that we have so far? Okay, and we have more than 1 million. Okay, using up 1 million words in Chinese, right? And thanks to Lin Qiumin, and she painted the whole thing last week, right? Okay, and this is a great way for her to express her happiness, right? And now we will have Zeng Cihui from the United States, and he is going to share some touching stories with us, right? And if you take a look at all the news, international investigations, then you will always see her, okay? And she is in Jinsi Abode, and this is kind of a great chance, for us to be with her. Okay. So what she sees, and what she talks about is all related to that.
You can see Sarah is the most important proof. Last year, when she came in the organization, she cannot even stand. Our multiple grain powder help her to get strength and to get healthy. That's our great energy that we brought into Sierra Leone. So they improve their life. This is their association. Women in power. May God lift Tucci up more. Women in power. We hope the rise in
When I've been in the school, that was the only days that I saw these women laughing. You can see the joy without holding it back. You can see that they have fulfilled something.
Well, I want to say that thank you because they don't really try for me. It not be really easy, but now I thank God. They don't pronounce Abide and they don't count me by life. So I say that thank you. Let God bless them.
Has greatly changed her life. Now she can feel accepted into society. Her self-worth has greatly improved.
此际在西非狮子山共和国拉起了10年长情。系列报道最后一集是要看到期盼当地民众都能够自立。
Cici helped in the Sierra Leone to hope that the people in Sierra Leone can help themselves and become self-reliant. We have worked hard to help them, and we can get a lot of achievement. These children were 12 or 14 years old, and they will be sent into early marriage.
We have 178 sometimes children. We can give them
好，所以我们真的非常的感恩，实际上有图有真相有画面有感动哈，所以你看看。
So we are so grateful, and you can see from the video. At this moment, we have done a lot of effort in Sierra Leone for about 10 years.
此际在。
好 ，OK， 感恩哦。好，那好
Okay, very grateful.
秋敏，你有听到我的声音吗？可以麻烦你把你简报一定要退掉，词汇师姐才有办法。是，那我们来看哦，在高雄这边。好，对不起。
There's something wrong with the equipment.
所以词汇师姐目前是上线，但是她没办法用简报，对不对
Sorry.
我已经在线上了。
好，谢谢词汇师姐。等我一下哈，让我通知一下。
I'm already online.
其他的团队哈。
Please wait me for a moment.
简报收掉哈，感恩哦。那大家先看这个影音，我赶快来打电话，因为你看，所以做直播真的很。
Let's watch the video first.
他有听到哈，好，他不晓得说他刚才测试的简报没有拿掉的话，我们词汇师姐的简报就无法。好，那现在哦，我们透过通关密语到见识金色来遇见我们慈济国际长真词汇，一起来。我喜欢和你在一起，因为你有正能量。
I like to be with you because you have positive energy.
还有现场的菩萨
Hi.
家人，以及线上云端的菩萨家人。在这里，我也要特别感恩翻译的。
Dear honored guests, Teacher Meiyun, and dear friends, I'm very grateful to all the friends here.
来分享起来哈。那我也借这个因缘呢，借这个因缘跟老师。
I'm going to share about what we have done in the Republic of Sierra Leone under the theme Bond with Sierra Leone, Positive Energy of Love.
的状况，他们也送来很多的关怀跟祝福哈。
At this time, our father, also in the Sierra Leone, they saw the condition in Hualien, Fuxin village. They have learned how what they are suffering. Sierra Leone has long been listed as one of the poorest countries in the world. Its most serious problem is about education. Educational challenges remain severe. Adults average only 3.3 years of schooling, and adult literacy is under 50%. Although youth literacy rates are slightly higher, the overall lack of educational resources is still evident. The darkness of Ebola ignited Zeng Cihui's compassion. First, we support in Sierra Leone to assure that they are both effective and timely. So we distribute of rice and multigrain powder. We don't have an office in Sierra Leone. And although Zeng Cihui had no office or volunteers in this country, we responded to the crisis of suffering and set foot on this land in collaboration with Caritas Freetown, Healy International Relief Foundation, and the Lan Yi Foundation. We formed an alliance for humanitarian goodness. This partnership led the foundation for Zeng Cihui's humanitarian efforts in the region. For 10 years, we not only start distribution we also start from the orphanage and children's home and provide their school meal. Water is the source of life. This is a disabled community. Zeng Cihui completed a water well project addressing water problem for the polio-affected community. Local residents even adopt the bamboo bank model to save water. To combine health care and health education. In the video, we saw a group of women. They love rice. At first, we buy their rice to help them in emergency. We support the women group to start farming from a single grain of rice to large rice field. They become the pillars of their families. They improve their lives and change their heart into concrete homes. In the film, you see women in power. They encourage themselves. This is not about rice growing, it's about their restoration of dignity and confidence. Ebola survivors were once treated unfairly and pushed away. But through Zeng Cihui's companionship, they united and began giving back to their communities. As one survivor put it, as long as we are united, we can do better. Today, they are no longer merely objects of sympathy, but actors of value, dignity, and strength. Zeng Cihui's aphorism practicing love and self-reliance helped them in psychologically. It is people who carry the Dharma forward, not the Dharma that carries people. Zhi Ji had planted the seed of love and goodness on this land, but what truly allowed them to take root and grow was the power of the local people. After 10 years of companionship, the people of Sierra Leone have transformed from dependence to self-reliance, from recipient to contributor. This, how can we help them to the sustainable development? We have to give them the chance to help them become self-reliant. After 9 months of the sewing vocational training program, 12 participants have shown the significant improvement in self-confidence and status within the community. They also started selling clothes to friends and family, earning their own income. The production of sanitary pads is currently underway. 4 of these 12 participants are disabled, but you can see the clothes on them were made by themselves. You can see the smile on their face. The sewing class is not just the class. It's a vocational training of dignity. In the condition that we don't have an office there, thanks to our partner very much. You can see the upstream and to the downstream. The river is 3.3 kilometers, and this is the way their trash come from. These 3 local volunteers started to help these 3 areas. They started to promote community health awareness and the spirit of bamboo bank era in the community. Looking back, Zhi Ji never had a grand office here, yet it has left behind countless touching stories. Education, vocational training, WASH, healthcare, agriculture, these efforts are all linked together into a path of hope. From Taiwan's rise to Africa's rice fields, from survivors to those who now help others. This is a miracle of Zhi Ji in Sierra Leone. Suffering can destroy everything, but compassion can rebuild everything. May we continue hand in hand, letting Zhi Ji's voice, like the seed of dandelion, flying every corner of the world, take root, grow, and bring in hope. Thank all the Zhi Ji volunteers in the world and the passionate, vulnerable Master Zheng Yan. We saw the condition now in Hualien, Guangfu. They know the compassionate and the hope of Taiwan. Hope the Superman, the Shuffle Superman, and the Zhi Ji Superman, that's wish them better together. Thank you, Teacher Meiyun, and gave me the chance to meet everyone here. All the volunteers in Sierra Leone are starting watching the video about online study now. Now, Sister Debra is now in the Jinsi abode.
So each time when like Cihui is doing her presentation, and we just feel more than touched, right? And with a limited time, and they will just show us like a positive energy. And here we are so grateful that we have a Schumann saying that like Tzu Chi combines a great power with Africa that forms kind of a wonderful energies, bringing hope like to women and the children. And it left and leaves, okay, us kind of a great like a footprints, right? Okay, in not only Sierra Leone but also a lot of countries in Africa. Okay, and this is a kind of a great hope and a kind of a power to like older people. And we have Yuhui from Jiayi saying that, okay, this is, kind of a great example, like using their own hands, like doing the charity jobs, helping older people abroad and domestically. Okay, this is great example that we like see hope in all the residents there, and it is also a kind of a rebirth there for them. Okay, and they will just come out from suffer. And the Bijan from Gangshan saying that this is great thing, and it's a role model that we witness like a love. Okay, we continue from Canada saying that, okay, this is a very right quote that she says that poverty is not a thing, and they are waiting for a chance, right, to be turned over, and the Tzu Chi is a power, and with a kindness, okay, and we really did it, right? And thanks for like a Cihui's like a presentation. And we also witnessed the power of education with like Mr. Zheng's kindness, that we just do all that we can and bring all the good fortunes to people. And this is a value of a life, and we are so proud of Tzu Chi. And this is a kind of greater presentation, and let's just unite ourselves and do something better. And we are so touched that, okay, and that we have so many positive feedbacks, and we also have like a message from Mongolia saying that this is a really kind of a multifunctional, like a great power, okay, to Tzu Chi volunteers, right? And we really enjoy being with you because of your great power and a greater presentation. And wherever Zeng Cihui is, and she is always busy. And right now she is at Jinsi abode, and she delivers her positive energies, from all over the world. Okay, to all over the world from Jinsi abode, and we know where she is, and she is doing her best, like delivering like a great power, okay, to the world. And we also have a volunteer saying that he is right now in Guangfu Township, and she is also wearing, her like headset, listening up to us, right, while she is doing the relief jobs, okay, in Hualien. This is kind of a great thing for her, right? Thank you very much, like Zeng Cihui. Thank you so much. And let's go to the next part, right? So now let's come back to my PowerPoint. And we have a lot of good products here. And today is the first day of October, so you will see we have a kind of a great discount for us, right? And it's been 10 years that we have been doing such great a campaign project here, and let's always support like a Jinsi product. And if you purchase like more than $1,000 in tea today, then you will have a kind of a wonderful like a present, like a pumpkin soy milk, right? And we also have like a great snacks, right? And like the porridge, right? Okay, we can buy the porridge that you tasted in our ceremonies, right? And this is a great thing that because it's super delicious, right? Again, okay, in Jinsi, like a bookstore, now you can purchase our porridge, which is super delicious, right? Okay, so please, share with everybody that, okay, if you come here in, okay, the next 1 week, which is next Wednesday, please come with like a Da'ai dress, right? Okay, made from Da'ai technology, right? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the next station. And we're gonna go with our guided reading. Okay, so today we got over 44 like guiding readers, right? Okay, so here is a quote, right? Okay, the only journey which is impossible is that you never begin. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, please give our guiding reader a great like a pause, right? Okay. And our guiding reader is really something amazing, okay? And she is a great volunteer leading the Taiwanese interpretation team so greatly there. And great thing, okay? How wonderful. So he, okay, and our like a guiding reader is a volunteer, okay, speaking in Taiwanese, right? Therefore, Mr. Zheng Yan wanted her to speak in Taiwanese with her, right? And that is Qiumin, and this is her first time doing, okay, her guided reading. And it is not her first time, doing any kind of presentation in Tzu Chi, but for guided reading, it is her very first time. Okay.
调整到最好。他说：“老师，我不会做简报，我第一次做简报，所以他调整到前天晚上都还在调整。我觉得这样的精神就是很棒。那今天他要导读的是知足、感恩、珍惜的人生。我们透过通关密语一起来。我喜欢和你在一起，因为你有正能量。嗨，我们到宜兰去，来，宜兰是感恩。” 请你全荧幕哦，赶快给。秋敏，我跟你说，您没有全荧幕哎，这样你的全荧幕啦，你的不是全荧幕，
下面有一个漏斗，点一下，下面右下方有一个漏斗，
是。
点一下，
可以吗？你今天在画面很漂亮，但是赶快让全荧幕，要不然的话。
Reading guide is Lin Qiumin, sister. She is from the Yilan area. The topic is the Contentment and the gratitude charity life.
你有点那个漏斗右下方的漏斗吗？右下方，不对，再靠左边。
So now we are at the adjustment. There is the full screen.
团队都在帮忙你。
我已经点了啊。点了没动啊？啊，没动的话，左上角这边有一个。已经点了。投影片放映。上面有一个投影片放映，有没有看到？有一排那个。投影片放映，上面第二排，中间那边最上面有一个投影片放映，有看到吗？ 投影片放映上面中间。
好，因为时间的关系，我真的没办法这样再玩下去。OK， 你直接说，然后我们帮你处理简报了，只是画面上就没办法那么漂亮。
你上面不是有一个你的游标移上去，移到上面，移到上面中间那个地方有一个。
好了，不是啦，这是我们的
投影片放映。 你的游标没有动啊，游标跑哪边去了？游标移到上面去，上面有一个投影片放映，有看到吗？
好，所以基本上呢，你看做直播就非常的挑战。他明明真的有测试，但是呢，现在时间上光这样就过了2、3分钟了。我是抢分夺秒，今天还要祈祷。
So we still have some problem about the projected frame. So.
但是，请你收掉你的简报，你直接整个收掉简报，会不会收？要不然你的画面这样很难看哦。 好 ，OK 的，我们播来，你直接跟我们讲，好来 ，OK。
亲爱的上人，金色师父，全球的书友，大家平安。我是宜兰区林秋敏，我的法号是明翰。今天我要导读的梵文是正元上人大主机2024年秋季卷7月1日到6日，主题知足感恩，珍惜人生。
My reading is a message in the proclaim of the Buddhist class, autumn of Volume 2022. If you have suffering, you have to saying out. So the world cannot escape the war suffering. When there is the hardship, it must be expressed, and even every family its own difficult story. So we want to be the undying friend and in the darkness and be their light. So to enjoy, and one must be content and grateful. And we are listening to some story here. Let's read. I am Zhang Jinmei. You are Miao. The smiles.
当时候我妈妈颅内出血的时候，我刚好人在工作。那个时候
my mom is internal the whole heart, and then my mother's situation is very serious. And actually, I'm very touched that when I was in the hospital, some the volunteers and the social worker as concerned about. I'm really first time to touch the and the women sister and brothers is really very concerned about me and take care. And this is really ungrateful. And basically, that's the have to seize the moment to love. So we have to accompany our age and the parents. And I give them my job to support my parents. I never regret because that's my choice. Not even though the people think that's not right decision, but that is my decisions. Message teach us. We have to seize the moment to love. Because we cannot wait till any moment to poverty the reality our parents. Our life will, because our mothers will be more we have to be a contentment and gratitude in our life. So this is the next. Love is a building between the love is the set of the people.
进而翻转他们的人生，而在社会的每一个角落呢，也不断有这样感人的故事正在发生。好，请翻下一页。就在2014年，有一位博元同学，他发生了一场很重大的车祸。这一场的意外，把博元当初所有的计划全都打乱了。人间菩萨慈济人闻声救苦，走入博元的生活中，跟博元说：“你不用担心，慈济来协助您的学费，好好安心完成学业。”就在慈济师姑师伯爱的陪伴下，博元呢一路完成了他的学业。然而就在2022年，博元还报名参加了全国身心障碍国民运动会，还得了3面的银牌哦。这全凭他自己的努力和意志力，才有办法来达成。博元除了谢谢妈妈这9年来的全力照顾，更感谢慈济的帮助与协助。然而他又发了什么愿呢？让我们一起来看博元的故事。
孩子
有一天，我也要站在台上分享我自己的故事，去勉励、鼓励那些学弟学妹们。所以我开始与水姑妈妈计划了圆梦计划，我开始参与了生命教育讲师的培训。
So I want to stand the stage and share my story, inspire and encourage my young schoolmates. So together with my Dharma mother, I say that Dharma, the future of the project, I began the training as live education literature. During the process, I'm so started and go to the school to share my story. So I win the president of the education award. I hope that one day I can give back to Tzu Chi, spread love and kindness to every corner of the society.
懂得感恩的人最有
Zhang Jinmei, you are the Tzu Chi's child.
残缺，但是心灵的富足才是真正的富有。如今，
Understand how to gratitude is the most rich, cherished person, and then I gratitude is difficult to express.
众生苦空无常，上人总是细
Must
细
believe
众
and
生
must
苦
teach.
更期待人人能改写出清净
Gratitude in the beginning of the
人
life when
生。
we are willing to be grateful for our parents, our challenge in the event to praise where we want to stumble. So now here's the Shang Master Zhengyu's teaching. Every family there's a difficult. My life is the
我就要把这难念的经啦，来甲集合起来。期待这侪经啦，来甲伊解写出来，清净无染，有烦恼，有无明，听佛法，
so suffering. Because since my home is the world, I must understand every home while they are difficult. So I get it difficult together to remember and hope them can be rewritten into the some pure and undefiled. So now when we are finished and the ignorance arise, to listen the Dharma hence wait away the company. We must believe that Master teach in the brief divide afflictions and ignorance will be eventually passed. So we deeply believe the Dharma now that we can forever receive that is true, whether the purify our heart and free us from the many entanglements of family suffering.
上人说，人生的苦难偏多，我们要用甘愿做欢喜
The
受
Master
的心
teach
来
us
接受
if the
考
heart
验。
doesn't know the
真的人
contentment,
生
no
烦
matter
恼
how
苦
we can
都
much
是
can
会
pass.
过去的。我们
The
要了
shame
解三四
by
项
the
的
deep
真理，不离
all will
有
be
处
passed.
处坏空，生离
Gratitude is the being of love when we are willing to be grateful to our parents, to church, even the places where we once stumbled. Our living will become deeper, more meaningful, and enriched and heavenly. And Dharma can purify our heart. And as long as we keep the Dharma within, and we will always find a way to face the trial and challenge. Faith is the source of the faith and the mothers of the memory. We must choose the belief. Joyful accept, and we will put the teachings into the practice.
要相信，要欢喜接受，还要信受奉行。菩萨是千处祈求，千处现，千处苦难，千处救。也正因为此
Always be blessed by the seeing suffering to be done, recognize the grace, enter the society, help the being, embrace and comfort them at the great guidance out the darkness corner. So, we have to comfort the compassion the others and walk out the darkness. We want to press. We are to blessing the wrongful counties regions and hope that they can recover their homeland and recover soon. And human beings, most people like the Buddha his cover. If you feel happy and more we need more serious to be do the CG volunteers and the contentment and cherish the life. So everybody, can you hear the voice? It's very nice because he's the host, one of them, and the voice is very nice. You hear a little bit, so calm down because you are very nice. Because we have do the rehearsal in the morning, everything's okay. And because maybe it's a little bit nervous, so the PPT brain is a little bit trouble. But when I watch your PPT, a little bit shocked because he's a little bit mess. I don't know how to operate this. So in the last night, she told me that she do a little bit just. So you can see that she's really work hard about this. So if you open to do the reading guide, it will be more easy to operate. So now you feel that. So you have to cheer her up and thanks for her sharing the reading guide. The most important, we are reading. You don't need to be great, but you have to go start first. And another point, if you cannot do it, you won't be a start. You have to practice. 1 year to practice and learn. Because you have to keep going so you can find out. You have to, yes, you won't be a great start, but you will be start to be great. Because the brain also is the praising and is the praising person because she have a very good chance, so you can be a giving person after he got a good education about this. And the most California story about the CG volunteers really present this talk to rescue the sexual being. So it's mentioned that sisters really have a very great energy, a positive energy to share. So we do believe that that's about the person to mention really press and the performance is great and it should be the undying the flame in the darkness guiding to us and joining sisters change the small love and to be the great love to everyone. Another sister is mentioned the voice is very tender, very nice, warm. It's very good reading guide. We are very grateful about this, and we are really grateful about this. Really, you are really very sweet and to share do this reading guiding. This is your first time, and you guys do a very good job. Thanks everyone, and gratitude to your reading guide. And so, very grateful about this. So now it's start to, and we are thanks for our teamwork and really
就这么加入了能量，所以我们再给东元热烈掌声，谢谢谢谢哈。好 ，OK， 大家看一下简报。
We are thanks for our teamwork doing. Today we are let's watch the PPT. Really want to do the You want to do the prayer? So now is
杨碧华师姐给我们的这一份一人一包的净丝马尾饼的心意，然后呢传达到每个人的手上。那待会我们即将进行拍照，之后就要进行祈祷，请所有的爱心摊位，麻烦你们就要到前面来了哈。那拍照的时候，请你脸上挂着微笑，并且把
Please come over here.
手上哈。那现在
Please keep a smile.
透过这一些美国的团队、大陆以及加拿大家人，我们来看看。
Now let's go ahead to the section of occasion phrases. Let's see how many people share the content.
蔡碧娟是导读人，回馈佛
南行
使命达，广度佛果，爱无边。大林慈院施顺杰善用代场点疗法，倾听身体的故事，解决问题是觉察。
First is a great institution of religious studies. They are international Buddhist. This is a seminar and interaction. Study includes the Buddha bath ceremony and the sutra performance. Spirits believe that practice brings effective healing. Love in the Buddha homeland, achieve difficult mission by guiding reader. Cai Bijuan from Gangshan, the caste system is difficult to overthrow in India. It helps to build a humanistic diversity and provide sewing training. The virtual peak Dharma assembly never ends. Unraveling physical composition by Zeng Cihui, physical therapist of Lin Qiumin Hospital. Listen to your body's composition strategies. Identify the real sources of pain and understand the complicated structure of your body. Then strategize the movement and adapt the resonance frequency with your mind awareness. The American part that's said not only right catchphrases, also the right highlight. Happiness 2.0, love everywhere. Wang Baoyu, host of Dai Radio Love in Syria. Such long-term care bring back young times. Some performances encourage senior to show perseverance and shine. Happiness 2.0, love everywhere. Wang Baoyu, host of Dai Radio Love in Syria. Such long-term care can bring back young times. Strong performance increase senior to show the perseverance. We thank you, the multinational president team. Show us. Let's take a picture. We are going to the next section. So take your time. Okay. Now take a picture. Directly give us a picture. Let's go back to the PowerPoint.
来，这些爱心店主不要离开了，你们要站前面。林忌会。
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, okay, let's gather the great love and let's relieve all the sufferings. Okay. So everybody, please come together and we're gonna do a prayer. And let's say one good deed individually and we are away from disasters. Well, Superman not necessarily like a Superman in the movie, and they are sometimes in rainbows, like doing a reliefs, okay, in disaster areas, right? And I think this is very touching, okay, and it is a sign Okay, and it is like a very long song, okay, written by an Aboriginal young people. And let's just listen up to how they feel about older love. Thanks to older hands, okay, that embraces us, no matter it's far or it's close, right? And thanks to everybody that encourage us, right, with your love. Your love is really bright and shining. Because of you, then older people in Guangfu Township can see hope from a darkest side that night. Thanks for all the volunteers relief and the charity organizations and the rescue parties from all over Taiwan. Okay, I'm so touched, right? Okay. Okay, and we also have like one more video to show you, which is named Superman. The Buddha's teaching usually remind us that the human world is always impermanent. We witness the impermanence with the imbalance of our natural environment will cause disaster like this. And we know we walk on the land, we step on the land. However, as heavy rain hit the road, and the road we are used to walking on would be muddy and dangerous. And when we step down into the muddy road, then we couldn't even move. We really have to be always alert. Thank you for coming over here with such affinity. I give you my best regard. Thank you for Master Zheng Yan's preach. And we hope with the Superman, the video, that we can share such a video to all the line groups. And I want you to share the greater love globally. And there's always love and warmth in Taiwan, in the human world. Let's, well, share such a video globally. This is the latest news shared, okay? And let's go further. And at the very first moment, I believe in all the line groups, and you have already seen a lot of touching pictures and videos. I want to say that, okay, I want you to know what Ciji is always doing whenever disasters happen. And it is a video taken beginning from September 23rd as disaster just struck in Taiwan. And it's been several days. Then you will see what the Ciji has been doing and how all the, we say, shovel superheroes are mobilized in Hualien. And let's take a look at this video and listen up to what the CEO is saying. And let's pray for Hualien, and Ciji is always here. And thanks to Master Zheng Yan that always guide us onto the right path. And online study group Gangshan at the first moment made donations about $100,000, and it is full of touching stories. And in the video, you will see there are 10 booths that shares such loving stories. Okay, I really want you to know what we have been doing. Okay, and you will know that the team who is coming here doing the next presentation combined with online study group, okay, like doing such kind of meaningful thing, collecting donations by selling a lot of herbal tea from Gangshan garden, herbal garden in Gangshan, and they just invented such like a product by themselves, right? Okay, and they are great products, right? Okay, so a lot of people who had such kind of a great products, okay, they felt great, okay, and this is a part of the love, okay. And I also received a message that says, okay, we are going to also make donations. And he told me that he would like to sell some handicrafts, right? Okay, and he said that he could make some towels. And I replied that, oh, come on, you give me a break. It would be too late, right? But after the second thought, I said that, well, maybe it is a good idea, okay, making the towel, but in a faster path, right? So that we can collect the donations in a quicker way. And after we launched such campaign, and after we start selling such towels, by far we have already sold more than 3,500 towels, right? Collecting so much donations. Okay, and it is great, right? Well, we already collected the money, although you haven't received any towel so far. But this is a power of a great love. Okay, and now, ladies and gentlemen, and let's do a sincere prayer led by Jiang Shuqing and Mr. Fang Shanglong, and we gonna sincerely do our a prayer, and we hope that we can bring such great a mind and the good thoughts to all the people who are suffering or who are doing the relief jobs in Hualien. Ladies and gentlemen, please sing with us. In my heart, I feel deep gratitude, and all my heart is filled with a sincere prayer. And let's pray all together from different corners of the world. And let's pray for peace and harmony all over the human world. And with gratitude, and we pray and we hope everyone come together hand in hand. And we hope that we can open up the gate of great love, and let's drench ourselves in wisdom and blessings, so that our human world can be bright and peaceful. And my heart is drenched in contemplation. And I feel grateful, and my mind can be heard by all the Bodhisattva. And let's be united in heart and in our speech, so that we can eliminate bad karma. And we really want you to be always healthy and peaceful. With one single thought, then you can save a lot of people. And we want the world be peaceful without disasters. And thank you for your praying. And we have the compassion stores with a lot of merchandises, so that we can see what they are holding in their hand. And I want you to see their great love. Thank you. After we have begun collecting the donations, and I want you to always stay calm and stay harmonious with us, right? Okay. And remember to watch our recaps as we finish our study group today. I want to say, like, with love, with power, then we can bring impact. I've always been thinking, what can our online study group Gangshan do as a power and bring the love, okay, to the relief, to the disaster areas. And thanks for everybody's efforts that brings all the the compassion stores, which is also named the love stores, coming over and show your power. Okay. Anyway, thank you for all the efforts that you have been doing. All right. So, cheers, Guangfu, and let's always support Hualien, and let's always, collect the love all together. So the love affairs, let's go, go, go. And thank you for all the efforts you've been doing. So okay, thank you. Okay. All right. So you can catch, everything, and we can do everything well. Okay. So now let's go to the next session, and we're gonna have the next warm session. Okay, and it is named Love in Our Community, and the community is Gangshan, Okay, and you can see the graphic designing, which is so beautiful. And as a blessing, and let's just listen up to their wonderful presentation. But before that, and I wanna make a brief introduction about what Gangshan community is doing. Qiaotou, what is Qiaotou doing there? Okay, and are they only good at the cooking delicious food? No, that's not all. Okay, we share wonderful cooking skills. Okay, they promote vegetarianism, and they make combinations and great affinities with all the people around their community. And we also have book affairs, right? And we also have a study groups about vegetarians. And we also show how vegetarian is all about by sharing good vegetarian meals with them. And we also go with the head of our district and the head of our neighborhood, and we deliver a vegetarian lunches, and we also provide assistive devices, right? Okay, beginning with a vegetarian a box lunch, and it is a starting point of good deeds, right? Isn't that great? And here, and this is a community, and you will see this is a cute mouse, right? However, what is this mouse doing, right? You will see that the mouse is living in somebody's a messy house, right? And you will see all the a shabby scene in this house, right? And we've been here twice, caring for him. And it is a kind of an old house with a wall moss, and Ziji volunteers are doing a cleaning for the owner of the house. And my daughter just came with her boyfriend, that they never knew that there's such people living in such a terrible environment. And after they participated in the cleaning, and they realized that they have to cherish everything which is around them. And it is an older house, so volunteers are doing the painting and doing all the a setting for the owner. So how touching this is, right? That we have all the volunteers that are coming all together. Well, and it is a video taken 2 years ago, and the owner of the house and all the people living in the neighborhood are so grateful toward the Ciji volunteers, right? Giving back, a clean environment to them. And this is also our team, full with love. And let's check out with the next video. And this is a parent children growth campaign, and let's see what they are doing. And they are collecting love, to Hualien. And no matter how much you donate, and it is a drop of water with love, right? And they are so willing to make donations, right? We have a lot of aftershocks in Hualien, so people living in Hualien must need some kind of a power to do something, and we hope that we can be the power, part of the power. And it is support for the Hualien on April 3rd. Anyway, they have been doing so much, right? And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to be with you because you have a positive energy. And this is our team from Gangshan. And they have 3 local, smaller communities, right? And here we have a lot of wonderful people here. And here, the volunteers belong to the herbal garden in Gangshan community. and they have a lot of like good news to share with you. And you will know that what this wonderful team has been doing. And the first person will be Bihua. So let's give Bihua a big hand and let's welcome her. Okay, and Bihua is here with her mother. So ladies and gentlemen, I like to be with Bihua because like you have a positive energy. Okay. So I'm so grateful. Okay, and this is great thing. Okay, we have a Bihua with us, right? And let's listen up to what she is going to share with us. And great.
阿嬷，你站在这边哦，听说你是神秘嘉宾哦。妈妈在这边，你要分享会不会特别紧张？
This is Bihua and her mother here. So, Granny, you are our secret guest, right? Okay. And do you feel nervous since your mother is here? No, of course, right? I'm not nervous, right? Okay. So they are like a great Buddhist bus, right? Okay. And you know, her mother has the magic power that people all love, right? And she is also our like a famous like a clean volunteers, which is named like 7 angels. Okay, so great people saying great things in here, right? Okay. So everybody, good day. And my name is Yang Bihua from Xiaotou. And in Xiaotou, so far, we have 4 long-term care centers, and we have a C-type spot. And we have a lot of such activities in many activities centers in Xiaotou. And we have like a C-type activities all day, okay, in our locations in our communities. Okay, so for all the senior citizens who come over to our programs, and we offer them karaoke, aerobics, and like a table games and the DIY programs and the flower management, and of course, right, we also like them to learn something from Jinsi Alfredsson. Okay, and we have around 200 senior citizens coming over for our like a C-type programs. Okay, and then my mom knew that I'm gonna be doing my presentation here, therefore she is so happy today. And in C-type spots, like we have such programs like handmade, like DIY here. Okay, and we are doing a lot of like handicrafts with the recycled materials. And we have senior citizens who are around their 80s and 90s. They are still learning, and they are still learning happily. And we are doing so to delay their aging. And we also have aerobics. And they are we are happy, like doing whatever they can as an exercise. They can exercise their entire body. And also in our Type C spots, every year during like Mother's Day or Father's Day or like a Senior Citizens Day, and we prepare kind of a big like a birth cake for all the like senior citizens, and we just want to make them happy. Like in this picture, we have a granny, sharing the great like a birthday cake, right? And in this picture, then you see we have not only volunteers but also the participants, right? It's around 70 people there. And we also combine with like Tzu doctors doing some like campaigns about how to like use in a proper way of the drugs and the medicine. Therefore, we have volunteers like who were nurses before. And what is more interesting is that, okay, the nurses and I are, okay, from the same school. And it is really touching, right? And let's take a look at one video. And in the video, and you see our volunteer guiding the senior citizens, okay, to walk like a award winner at the Golden Horse ceremony, walking on the red carpet, following the temple, and you know, they are happy. And we also have a lot of interesting activities, and everyone become good friends, right? Okay, then you also see the granny with like in white pants. Do you know how old she is? She's 80 years old. And she comes over to our taxi stop every Wednesday, and therefore she became our cooking volunteers as well. We hope that they can enjoy something in our spots, and we also hope they can become our volunteers, spreading great love all around their neighborhood. And then we will invite Chen Yucai to talk about what we do, okay, in our community. And we know that our vegetarian meal is famous, and let's invite her and share more about this. Everybody, good day. My name is Yucai, and within my community, and I'm also one of the volunteers. I always say to people, you want to be healthy, you want to be happy, and let's do it all together, go, go, go. And it's like a slogan I always say to the senior citizens whenever they come over to our like class. And senior citizens enjoy like a nostalgic songs, right? And when they listen up to some kind of old songs, and the songs always remind them of their beautiful memories, and they can move with the melodies, which can help accumulate their like a blood circulation and the brain work. And of course, for our long-term care curriculum, we care very much about their health mentally. So we always place a lot of videos about the Master Zeng Yan's preach that can inspire their good thoughts. And they are gradually learning how to respect, how to be grateful, and how to love. Mr. Zheng Yan said that what we have, what we possess is the love, and we can do everything, and this is kind of precious resources, all because of love. And all the senior citizens are really doing something with love because they participated in the April 3rd earthquake in Hualien, collecting a lot of love, collecting a lot of like a touching, like a sources to Hualien. And let's take a look at such a touching video. And senior citizens in Qiaotou are like making donations in hope to relieve the stress of all the sufferers in the 0403, which means April 3rd earthquake in Hualien. And Tzu Chi is doing such a thing, and we hope that we can be the power of the support in this. And we are also selling our grapes, and we donate all the money to Hualien, because we want everybody living in Hualien be safe and be healthy again. And after any kind of disasters, and we see Bodhisattvas emerge, and all the senior citizens now really devote themselves in Tzu Chi charity jobs. For example, we have a very a good daughter in the picture who always accompany her mother coming over for the clean jobs in our buildings. And the picture is about, we take the bus to Jinsi Hall for the year-end ceremony. Because they are doing their performance here in the ceremony, and they felt really nervous, but they were happy. And you see all the movements and all the cheers, which are a best encouragement for them. Let's take a look at the video. And it is a happy day for us to sail out. And we witness the ocean, and it is a happy day. And we see the green horizontal, and we see the blue water. And here, kamobe. Kamobe in Japanese means the seabirds. And we can just recite a beautiful song there. And anyway, it is a kind of a great selling for us. And that day, we also had a granny who is around 100 years old. And she lost her a junior sister. Therefore, she wanted to look for her younger sister. And we really found her, finally. So, the two sisters met up in Jinsi Hou, and they hug each other in tears. And in our long-term care center, it's just like a warm family, and we take care of one another. And it is there like a good place to go, and they can just gain happiness over there, and their family members really trust us. So next one will be Zhang Jinmei doing her presentation. Good day. And we had the charity sale this time, and we sell mulberry, and it is full of love and warmth. And through such a charity sale, we want to help the refugees in the earthquake of Cambodia. So, because we made a good vows to do such a thing, therefore the mulberry had a great harvest in our mulberry garden. And you can see this is Mrs. Fan, who is doing a harvest in our mulberry farm, and they felt very, very joyful because they could do this to help people. And when Mr. Fan was doing that, and her neighbors saw this, so therefore they came over because all the good neighbors also hope to do something good. And in the community, and the great love therefore was spread. So wonderful to see that. And we have Chen Changmin, who got just retired. And we had more power because Changmin actually is a man. And he went with us to the mulberry farm, and he just got all the mulberry back and cleaned them very carefully. And we also have our Xiaojing, who is ready to cook the mulberry, and she is really devoted. Although she had like a hunch pain, and she said that she is ill physically, but she can do it happily. Okay, then you can see that she is mixing the mulberry. Okay, and the mulberry are ready to be made into the jam, and they are delicious. Let's take a look at the video. 就有民众捐出了自家的桑葚果园，提供给慈济志工来采收。大家要把新鲜的桑葚做成果汁，木心木爱，共度难关。And we have the love from all over the world. For example, in Gangshan, like we have our volunteers doing a mulberry harvest, and they made all the mulberry into jams and the juice. And we have many people coming over and collect and harvest all the mulberry. And why are they here doing such thing? Because the owner of the mulberry farm devoted himself to making all the mulberry into jams and sell them. And after they collect the money, and they are going to donate the money, as a fund to help all the people suffering in the earthquake in Cambodia. Well, the more we harvest, the more love we collect. Okay, and this is the good thought they have. And we just prick some, and we can grab it, and we can just have a beautiful colored mulberry. And we mix the mulberry with sugar, and it smells very good. It takes time, and it requires patience. And after they are bottled, and the mulberry juice is ready, and the juice is full of great love. So we are so lucky that we can do such thing, and we are happy doing like a great like a jobs here. Well, and I feel it's meaningful. And they even climb into the trees, trying to prick the mulberry. And we also, communicate with the trees, saying that we hope that you can have more like mulberry fruits, so that we can collect more donations to do the good deeds and help all the people in Cambodia. Everyone is happy doing what they are doing there. And Mrs. Fan also made her own donations. Besides, she does like all the like work, harvesting, cleaning, and all the like minor tasks. Okay, including like cooking the mulberry. And they are complicated and they are really laborious. Okay, but the Master Fan says that he is really happy, so happy. And in our like a spot, and she is our like a culinary volunteer. And all the like the senior volunteers are doing such thing as I mentioned all together. And we finally made the donations about 15,000, $150,000 NT. And then we also made a charity sale, selling like a zongzi. Okay, and the senior volunteers said that they were still like young people, and they are energized, and they were doing whatever they are good at. Okay, so you know that they can make one zongzi within 15 seconds, so fast, right? Okay. And we also had a granny who suffered from cancer, and she insisted coming over and doing her own charity, like work with us, instead of watching TV at home. Yeah, because of a charity sale of zones, we collected also $300,000 NT. Okay. And we had a lot of preparation job before we make our zongzi. Like we have to wash the lips, and they wash the lips, listening to Mr. Zheng's preach. And some of them prepared the materials as the feeding inside the zongzi, and the feedings includes mushrooms and the lion man mushrooms and a lot of extra more. Okay, and that is the picture taken when all the senior volunteers are making their zongzi. And the people who ate such zongzi never realized that they could be so delicious. And they are no less delicious than the meat zongzi. Okay, so let's take a look at the 6th video. And we collect not only love, but also the donations selling the zongzi in Gangshan. They are so delicious, and we love them. And they look good, and they taste good, and we have a love in there. And we have all the local volunteers gathering, making zongzi as a charity sale. And we form good affinity with people. And this is the law of nature. And you see, they are listening up to Mr. Zheng Yan's preach, and they make the zongzi together. And it's been 80 years, and all the volunteers are doing their own jobs, and they are never absent within the 80 years, right? And they take care of all the senior volunteers like us, and we were like we never get old. And the zongs are delicious. They smells good, very delicious. And this is a Qiaotou spot, and they feel all the love there. And it is a cooperation, okay, by all the volunteers all together. And you see, okay, from the mulberry, okay, to the zongzi, okay, in the charity cell, and you can just feel all the love together. And here the picture shows like a lot of activities, like fun activities for the senior volunteers, right? And they are so happy to get involved in such activities, right? And before we, get like close to all the all the senior citizens, they were sad that they never want to move. But since they are interested in our activities and they are now so active, right? And they laugh happily and they love one another, and of course they had a good day. And here it is a board game, okay, and they play board games and they are doing good deeds and they make donations. And whenever we had campaigns in Ciji, and they would just join in such activities, right? And whenever there are like tours in Jin's abode, and they would just never say no. And they want to see Mr. Zheng Yan, okay, in Jin's abode. And they want to ask Mr. Zheng Yan why she had such wonderful disciples as volunteers taking care of us, right? So they are happy, you can see, right? So through all the small stories, and we are so grateful toward all the people participating in our campaign, and we are working on the right path, and we spread great love. Thank you so much. So let's say thank you to this wonderful community one more time. Okay, and speaking of mulberry, speaking of the zongzi, and speaking of all the charity sales, and we know that this is a kind of a great power combined together. And when they say they made $300,000 selling zongzi, right? And we feel it is super amazing, right? And people suffer, therefore they need us, right? Okay, you see all the three ladies are speaking here, and you will know that, okay, actually not only the three ladies doing a presentation with us, actually everybody in the a Gangshan a herb garden are here with us today. Okay, and they are always here, and they are also doing their presentation with us, right? And they are here again telling stories with us, right? So here, this is a wonderful communities, and they have all the good stories with us today, right? And the next person will be our let's take a look at my husband and the two ladies standing here, and they came over with big bags. How many? Oh, I have two big bags coming over here for the charity sale because they are purchasing something, doing good deeds, right? Okay, and they are coming over here, and if they purchase, any products here, and they are doing one thing, also collecting great love with us here. So for the very first time, we have like a love affair there. And before she buys anything, she has already made a donation of $100,000 in the first before she came over here. Okay, they felt touched, and we need more power. And therefore, okay, they do everything possible they can to bring power and bring energy and donations to us, right? Okay, therefore that is why she came over here. Okay, no matter how much you donate, right? It's even like a single dollar is a great power. $100 is a power. $10,000 is also a power. So come over with us, right? And just do something here. Okay. Well, and everybody is here continuously doing their like good deeds, helping all the people as a great power and love. And we also, have the next team members coming over from Gangshan too. However, they are from different spots, which is herbal garden. Then we have a Lin Qiumin coming here doing the next presentation. All right, so. And we know that in Hualien, there is kind of like a terrible disaster there. So we need a lot of power. Therefore, before they begin their presentation, I like to tell you that, okay, they brought, good herbal products. And here you can see, here are all the creams, right? And they cost like $2,000, right? So once they get the $2,000 NT, and they are the donations, right? And here is the tea, good for your periodontal disease. Okay, and of course, right? If you purchase, such kind of a tea, okay, for periodontal disease, and you are doing good deeds because your money goes to the disaster areas in Hualien. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, such a good deed, and let's welcome Gangshan.
亲爱的全球慈济法亲，大家早安。早。那我们来看一下我们
there's no voice here.
冈山置业园区未来，它就是一个具足。
And everyone online, good day. Hey, take a look at the video. And Gangshan in the future will be a location displaying the 4 major missions of Tzu Chi. So our wisdom life will last forever. Okay. And the Gangshan will be the place gathering all the good hearts and our wisdom life. And all the Tzu Chi volunteers will never be alone coming over to Gangshan. So, what do we have there? And we will just have our next volunteers, showing you what we have to prolong, to last our wisdom life there. What do we have? Thank you, everybody. And in Gangshan, and we vow to use our great power, and we welcome everybody to our herbal garden. And he is Mr. Wang Bojun, and he is a Chinese herbal doctor. And we have a herbal garden, we have herbs, and we have to turn herbs into a complete medical products, right? Okay. Thank you. And I'm Wang Bojun. And let me show you how we gonna arrange our herbal garden in Gangshan. And it is a multifunctional spot, including education and recreation. And we have our herbs, and we want to make the best use of our herbs, right? And we have a centella here. And centella is very important in collagen production here. Okay, so centella is really popular in all the products. Okay, making your skin more flexible. Okay, and here we have hibiscus, and it is full and it is rich in plant-based placenta extractor, and they are good for our skins, right? So we combine all the elements together so that we can have hibiscus like a cream, okay? And if you apply them, okay, on your face, then of course you turn yourself into a beautiful lady. And we have a perilla through sing. Okay, and this is great that we have a perilla here. And beautiful, right? And they, we have volunteers like coming over for the harvest of all the plants here. And we can also enjoy the perilla tea if we stay in an air-conditioned room for a long time. Okay, so you can just drink it. And perilla, it is kind of a warm-based herb. So we just combine some other elements to make it taste more smooth. Okay, and we also have a wormwood, and we have Eucalypta prostrata. Okay, and why is it named the Eucalypta prostrata? Because if you grab it in hand, then you will see the juice after being crushed. And the juice looks black, right? Okay, and we also have like a serratia. Serratia is good to protect your teeth, which is good for loose teeth, right? And as well as a dental plaque. Okay, and now I have the time, and well, I'm so honored that I can let you know about what we use for the like plants in our herbal garden. And because we had a kind of a major disaster in Guangfu, Hualien. So if you purchase any of the product I mentioned above, right, and we will just make donations of all your money to Guangfu. So please participate in our campaign altogether. Thank you.
好，抱歉哈，是我的问题，就是麦克风的问题哈。那我们也请我们给刚商团队热烈掌声，也请他们回去哈，谢谢。
Okay, sorry, it's my problem. Okay, there's something wrong with my microphone. I'm sorry for that. Okay, and let's give them a big hand. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of wonderful feedbacks online, and thank you for Bihua and all the wonderful sharings about the long-term care center in Xiaojing and all the charity sales here. And Gangshan is kind of an amazing team, right? Okay, you really are like a people-oriented team, okay? And here is a message saying that when we see all the senior citizens coming over for the exercise, and we are sure that they are surrounded by love, right? All right, because we are running out of time, so I have to go ahead to mainland China. Okay, so thank you for all the beautiful sharings, right? Okay. And if you purchase, okay, our product, then you can get all the products next week, right? Okay, so thank you for your donations, right? And now let's, go ahead to China. Okay, so let's say, okay, sorry, it is really running out of time. Okay.
Hello.
So let's go to Jilin Changqin. Xiaojing, are you there? Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
Can I please share directly? Okay, thank you. Dear Master Zeng, Master from Jinsebo, and every family member above, good day. This is volunteer from Changchun, Xiaojing, and today I want to share to everyone a case from Brother Wang, and our topic is Awaken flowers from Monsoon and bring out the spring. And this Mr. Wang is 65 years old, and he has congenital scoliosis. So he was be reported from the community, and so he initially resistant to help, find dignity, and propose through Tzu volunteers patient care. So we transforming his life and inspiring others. In July 2023, Tzu volunteers in Changchun received this case. Upon our first visit, the Brother Wang was hesitant to accept our care. He repeatedly stated, "Our family has no difficulties. You should use your energy to help and care for others." So we bring our mooncakes to visit Brother Wang, and he still rejected our support, but he still he is really humble, and he thinks his life can be go through it by himself, and he is really spend little money. So our volunteers keep advocated about our recycling concept for him, and he made a pen from the plastic and the bungee, and he showed it to us. So he also write the character Fu, the Chinese character for blessing or good fortune for the event. He was very humble but agreed to try. And also he is really love for literature and poetry. So he used poetry. We use poetry as a topic name. We managed to open his heart further. He collected poems by volunteer Xiaojing, memorizing each one and copying them into a small notebook. He even joked, "If you don't give me your poetry collection, I will just copy one by hand as a souvenir." And Brother Wang is also very thoughtful. As Chinese New Year approached, he took out small walnuts and he collected in the park during the summer and carefully crafted many bracelets for our volunteers. His blessing warmed every volunteer. After nearly a year of companionship, Mr. Wang transformed from someone who wouldn't accept help to someone who openly shared his thoughts. He told the volunteers, "Brother Wang's door is always open for you. I'm your brother. Feel free to come home anytime." One evening, volunteers arranged to visit Mr. Wang at 5 p.m. When they arrived downstairs, he was already waiting for them. Sister Xiaojing asked, "Why are you waiting here?" And he replied, "I came to meet you. The stairwell is dark, and I was afraid you might be scared." That moment, we deeply touched by him. A life of purpose and inspiration. Master Zeng always says, "The value of life is in its function, not its appearance. Appearance has no value." Brother Wang embodies an unyielding spirit. With the volunteers' companionship, he inspires them with his boundless strength, reminding them to move forward bravely to create miracles. Brother Wang says never be pessimistic or despair. Strive for change and commit to becoming better instead of wasting energy on negativity. After community engagement began, volunteers invite Brother Wang to participate in community activities. He proactively offers to sharpen knives. He said, "Ciji volunteers do so much. I want to contribute my small part too. While I can still walk and move, I want to do more meaningful things." Since then, he has consistently come every Friday. Though small in stature and with a hunchback, he executes a powerful presence. The love from Tzu volunteers in every corner deeply touched him. Finally, during a recycling event, he approached a volunteer to donate money. He said, "If this small amount can help out someone in need, I'll be happier than if I ate anything myself." So over time, Brother Wang and volunteers built a strong relationship. He was always sincerely invited to join study sessions and diligently attended, bringing a dictionary and notebook. During a sharing session, he said, "People should have confidence in themselves. Don't strive for perfection in everything. There's no such thing as perfect in this world. So don't overthink or complicate things. Just do them seriously." Now, whenever he has free time, Brother Wang participates in various CIAO activities. Every month, when probationary and certified volunteers go for training, he arrives early to volunteers at the recycling station. He says, uh, he always brings a book with the earth coexist and thrive. He deeply understands the Buddhist principles of formation, existence, decay, and disappearance of the universe. Stating to change the climate, we must first change people's hearts. He often quotes Master Zeng Yi's Jingsi aphorism and encourages everyone to start with small action to contribute to the Earth's environment. With the volunteers' companionship, he has come to see from beginning hesitant and then to support and then to accept our kindness. So he believes in maintaining a pure heart free from grief, leading to inner peace and tranquility. And I hope everyone can be a blessing and in harmony. Thanks for my sharing. Thanks for your listening. Thanks for your sharing. You are really great, and you are really touched for me. So as last time you have online with us, but it's disconnected. So she postponed her opportunity to this time. So this time I heard her sharing. I'm really calm and really grateful for her. And this time, what's the feedback about her sharing? So I'm really grateful for the mainline lending volunteers always support the people who need it and always give it their warmness for them. So I'm really grateful for your sharing. And later on, I think there's many family members still wanted to share about your opinions. And thanks for your sharing. Thanks for your stories. And at that time, we are really touched about it. So the study group, we have a challenge about it. So I want to, it's a challenge for us, but the love we want to share for everyone is timeless. And at the last part is the super greatest part for you. So please stay online. And today we want to share our love to pray for the disaster, but we will have a song to share with you. So this is time for the time for you move your body. So then you have to pay attention for the song and move your body with our volunteers together.
好，谢谢哈，他们真的很客气，我请他们带2次，他们还是带1次哈。来讲述呼吸精神，年轻人站起来，眼睛看一下，这个人你从小看到他大了哈，所以你不能说我从小就看到你长大的哦。
Next one is our
可是他真的，他从小就是我们看长大的哈。
Person is
young, and you saw him because he was the documentary filmmakers, and he also get the best young people awards, and he used his footage to try to combat the compassions. And in 2019, and he used to come to our study group, and he have a lot of video. Because next one we are going to have a look at the video, and we will know what's about him. And we can have a look these young people. He was the little host in the ITV, and we can see when he was young now, and now he's become a director. And I usually just feel the issues about the society, and because I'm so interested about these issues. So in 2021, he just cooperates with another directors, and then he just footage about a lot of different young people. He want to show their story, and these kinds of story used to on the films on the theaters. And during this footage, I also find out, try to realize some kinds of darkness about me, and during the time, it's give me a lot of time to think about my futures. And because I also born was in Tzu families, so I have a lot of volunteers to teach me and guide me. And when I was work in the TV stations, a lot of people teach me, and a lot of people giving a lot of nourish. And when you are in the Tzu family, and you got more chance to understand yourself and talk to yourself. And Master Zheng Yan told us, you need to cultivate yourself amongst the people. So you will know about more people because you cultivate yourself. And Pan Xin'an used this camera to tell more stories. And now he's going to tell you more about him. Okay, so now we welcomed this young man Pan Xin'an in our Gangshan's TV, our study group. When we saw him on the TV, and at the time when he seen himself on TV, he was have the postures. He is feel very shy, and we have to say he's so excellent because when he was young, he already very excellent. Until now, he's still remarkable. And because last year's the Gold Bell Award, he wore on the red carpet. So he also won the Gold Bell Award. So at the time, I just invite him, please come to our study groups in things. And but I think because when that time I text him and he didn't reply me immediately, I understand he was so busy, but he still came here today, so I'm so happy. And we can see when he was young and now he is grown up, and now so he also won the best young people's award, and also get the outstanding Tzu University students. So I have to say he is very a very remarkable and wonderful director, but he was so humble. He told me he's just a documentary filmmaker. That's it. And so he's so humbled. I think their family were very happy because he is so good. And we think we give him a lot of time to share what his story. And I have said sorry to him because our limit time. So today, he have to delay his presentation. But anyways, we got the time because he is here, and let's hand on the microphone to him and let him tell us about his stories. And we can see his presentation and the PPT is so well good, very good. And thank you everyone, every volunteer, brothers and sisters. And when I saw the video when teacher Meiyun put on, I was so shy. And today I want to use my footage to combat the compassion powers. So I'm going to tell you 4 stories. And in these 4 stories, have 3 is true and 1 is false. And 1 is I helped an indigenous community and to raise funds to build traditional structures. And another 1 is I used to documentary the garbage burning in Tibet's fractals. And the 3rd 1 is I also have the films in Russia. And the 4 is I used to fail in my university years. And I just want to ask, in these 4 stories, which 1 you think is false? Okay. And just let me raise your hand. Which story is fake? Because somebody say raise their hand because they think I hit 7 million views online. Okay, I'm going to tell you answer. The second question too, that is fail. Is false. About the Xinjiang Tibet fractals. That 1 that one is false. But I have to say, I did go to the Xinjiang Tibet flatters, but I didn't prepare very well, and I was very young at the time and impulsive, and I went there, tried to film, but on my way. But as a result, I just draw attention the low officers. So and I also want the golden bell words, and I also have a program they call Me Child, and this story is about just two students and one coach. They in the nature. And this now I'm going to show you one video, and everyone you can have a think about what is about the video that. And actually, it's about the skill Olympics. I used to go to a documentary in internationals, and this Olympics was so outstanding in the world. And Taiwan is very outstanding competitors, and every time Taiwan usually get very good scores. Like at the time, have the one NGO founders. He asked me if we want to film these kinds of remarkable achievement. But even though Taiwan prepared very well and very good, but it was very shame no media outlet to go to film these kinds of footage. So when they told to me that, I told to my partner, we just say yes. I'm going there. I'm going to film about the skill Olympics. And why I'm so interested about this skill Olympics, because my father, he was a mechanic. So I'm so fascinated about these competitions. So I'm going to show you this video, and please just help me to pay attention the detail in the video. Oh, you can see it's when they call the Chinese Taipei, everybody was just raise their flags. And the students say, the competitors say, they are so valuable for me. Even though I couldn't sleep, try to practice, do all the practice, but I think that it's enough for me. I'm so happy. This Zeng Cihui, he win the silver medals. And the Hong Yuxiang, she also won the third medals, the bronze medals. And she said we haven't received these awards for 10 years. And every day I practice 12 hours per day. And I knew I need to do. And I really, a lot of people, I need to say thank you. And I really love you. And you also, they have Chinese Taipei, and some people get the silver medals and the golden medals. He said, thank you, my mentor help me, and thank you, my parents to help me. And I really miss Taiwan's food. They also have a lot of remarkable grades for different competitors, including the mechanic, including the facial skill, and they do very well in these competitions. And I want you just watch this video carefully. For when I title their name and the title, what is the difference? And I also have some competitors. They doing the hair and doing the jewelry makers, and also like a plum kinds of skills and electricity, and also constructors skilled. And Taiwan is #1. A lot of people was so touching. And then we just give a big hand to them because they are so good, because they was younger than me. Some is from teenagers, from 15 to 16 years old, and because they will quit their study 1 year because for this game, for the competitions. So when we went there, I saw so young the competition. I was so shocked, and I was so shocked because they are so young. And some of competitors, they get these kinds of chance before go to 2 months ago, and we saw some of them get very good scores, but some of them they didn't win anything. But anyway, we saw what they work hard. I feel that not because they won the medals. I just want to show you how hard they spend, how much time they spend, and then they are powerful. I send back this footage every single day and online in the internet. I want to show the Taiwan peoples, this group of the children, what they have done in this competition. I have to say, every single one children, they are prize over Taiwan. So that's why I want to show this video to everyone. And this video told me it's compassion. And because they have the one soul, the pure heart. And they teach me the pure heart. They told me every single students, they are hardworking. It's so remarkable. And when I also born in the Tzu Chi family. I graduated from Tzu Chi High School and also Tzu Chi University. And I also have a host the programs. And when I was young, and I also host the Dai TV programs. And main teacher also introduced me. I win some leader awards, and I also joined the Chuan Ai Tzu Chi University when I was a university student. And a lot of people think maybe I'm brainwashed by Tzu Chi. And a lot of people maybe ask me and told me, "Oh, please don't become like your mom. It's like you just always be the Tzu Chi volunteer like your mom." But for me, on internet, lot of people ask me, "Are you need to become a vegetarian, or you need to chant sutra every day?" A lot of people ask me this question. And they also ask me, "Do you need to wear the uniform like a monk or monastery?" So I think a lot of people have different views about the Tzu Chi or religions. And we have to say they doesn't know about Tzu Chi more. But I want to ask myself, I really want to ask myself why I do this. I think is that because I want to somebody encourage me or give me a big hand, so that's why I become a Tzu Chi volunteer. Some people say you become one because you want people to say good to you, so you did. And even though we were on the compassion path, but I think in the Bodhisattva path, very important things, we need to take action. And we need to take action to do, and to do that, and among the people. We don't just follow everyone just without thinking. I want to tell you, we need to thinking and comprehensive. And so we have to believe what we believe. For example, is what kinds of religions and what kinds of way we going to achieve the purpose. Is use your hand or your leg, or use what kinds of things. When I was university students, let's have a look the volunteers when I was university students, and I am China volunteers, Sichuan, and went to Sichuan. Into 27, and the teenagers from Taiwan, they went to the Sichuan, China. Changchun is we went to the China and took their children and go to join the competition games. And then you can see a lot of young people like gather together, and then not just serving, and they also including the wisdom. We're thinking a lot, and we from the competition to teach the young people to thinking, and they have almost 500 students and try to learn how to serve communities, how to invite more people to join us. And I really want to give them a big hand for these volunteers in Sichuan. Okay. Next one. We want to know more about Taiwan, so that's why I want to show more things, more compassion things. We have these. We try to cultivate more university students, and they have they're from 20 students until. And because we from activity to teach them, and use the university student, they can teach high school students. Next one is we can invite our Zhang Shijie.
This is Chen Long. When I went there, he was our contact person and young volunteer, and he was our interpreter. And at that time, he said that he make a resolve that he want to become a volunteer. Now he's a certified city commissioner. And the next one is another person. Because there's a delay in our airplane, so he came to me. He said he want to have a lunch with the principal, and I say yes, you may. And he say he was the person 8 years ago. He wrote one sentence in my notebook. He gave me an encouragement in my notebook 8 years ago. And that year, that gave me an inspiration. This was the educational volunteer team that in Sichuan for the 6 years I was there. And this was the school that we helped to build. And he said, Sister Zixuan, you are the best. And thanks to come to accompany us. And thanks to, we always accompany children to go back home. I don't believe that they say my home is very close by. But actually, they say just take another turn. We can get home. But actually, there's always one hilltop and after another hilltop to travel home. And on the third year, she came to me, say, Xin'an, brother, I don't want to join the camp next year. And I say, why? Because you feel you feel boring in the class. And she said, no, I attend the junior high school now. I can become a volunteer. I don't want to be the participant only. And I found out the volunteer team is doing the city university is helping and cultivate the nurture the volunteer in junior high school. And junior high school student, they are accompanying the primary school student, and it create goodness, the cycle of goodness. Actually, when I was in school, I don't think I major in the media communication. I actually have major in love, in spreading love in Sichuan educational volunteer team. And this is the film that we show you where we took the footage in Sichuan. This is the picture under a collapse. And that's not taking a look at this film. And not only when I took the documentary, and I also make the fundraising for the tribal collapse buildings to help them rebuild. So I joined my professional skill and also my 2D experience. So I found a studio with partners. We created a TV online program, had used going out using creative methods to make environmental issues visible. And let's take a look at this film we made. And they use the recycling water bottle to make this boat. And you see that what happened. And over 1,000 water bottles to make the boat in Penghu, the seashore of Penghu, to use the waste in the sea to make the boat. And it's very creative. We use the creative method to raise awareness in the public, raise awareness of the environmental issues. So they wrote the boat, and they also used the styrofoam to make the boat. And the reason why we wrote the boat, because we want to clean up the seashore. And when I become an adult in a society, I don't have to go anywhere to somewhere specifically to do city work. I can do city work, use my city spirit anywhere when I am. I am at the Dani Guang media company. My mentor and was so nice and so inspirational to me. And this is a bus truck from the Catholic Chinese Holy Mother Foundation, introduced the home bathing truck service from Japan and pioneered in Taiwan. My mother has struggled more than 10 years. She needs someone to take care of her. And it's so hard to explain to anyone how hard it is to take care of my mother. And it's one person to shoulder all the responsibility. He's on the bed for 8 years. I can't help. It's almost 3 years. This elderly need to take care of his wife. For them to release the burden from their shoulder, we can do the bath for the sick. And when let's wait for the water to fill up in the bathtub, and we'll take a bath. They are assembling the bathtub. And that is so nice that the bathtub can be assembled at my home, and let's take a bath and just relax. And that's why your feet and your knees, and that's why your back. Our tone while we talk to them, we're gentle, so we can comfort the sick. And the patient will always question us whether you would think that I'm stinky. Of course, we won't complain that they are stinky. My father used to be on the bed for 10 years, so I know how they feel. Do you feel that you smell good now? Every day, they travel over 100 kilometers to take a bath for the sick in their home. We cannot delay because of the bad weather. Every day we have to prepare our instruments and to go into the alley and walk forward and mindfully. Granny, let's take a bath. Will make you feel more comfortable. When they don't take shower, it's hard for us to take them out because they smells. I love this doll. Are you going to give me this doll as gift? This service is so nice. I hope that my mother could take shower every week. We hope that every week my mother could take shower and enjoy it. There were only 3 bathing truck, but there are so many people need their service. The tourism in you, I do see the tourism in you. Thanks for helping. The bathing truck to home can give the caregiver to get respite and support, and that us provides the service to allow them, the patient to be taken good care of. And this film was for the Menor Hospital, and also for the Catholic Chinese Holy Mother Foundation. And some of the their servers, they serve the take a bath for the patients. They have sweat. You can see the sweat in the film, and we can see that how mindful they are and how careful they are and gentle they are. And we also take the children go into the nature from picking up and to the cultivating and the farm. It took us 4 to 5 days to go into the wild and be in the nature. Don't be afraid. This is very exciting. We have to try. And take a look at. And this is good enough. And just don't be afraid to try new thing. Oh, I'm chopping the wood, but although it's very tiring, but I have to accomplish it, no matter how hard it is. Wow, successful. You're awesome. Good job. After you have done it, you have experience, you know how they feel. Call me wild children. Call me wild children. You can go on Google and look for this film. And also, we are going to film the 3rd season, Call Me Wild. And this program, not only when we only make not only make this film, but we also make fundraising for these students in the school. And the next, I won the Golden Bell Award. Nivea, and she is the Leo. He's so different. When I was taking the film, he was like me, Leo. This film is centered on the drag queen, Leo Cao, because my life is so boring. So I want to explore new things. I was cultivated the value, so I have to make contribution to the society. I don't care. Why do I want to make contribution to the society? He is the drag queen, very famous drag queen. Leo Cao.
这是我第一部完成的创作类型的作品，它跟我的成长经验非常不同，年纪却一模一样。我觉得在他身上有一件。
This is the first creativity film. It's not it is. He say his the contribution is the life, that his being is the contribution to the society. He's at the corner of the society. Some people see him will be encouraged. It's like city volunteer when they are in the dark corner of the society. They could encourage people in the dark. And when I interview him, I understand that he has his own belief. I have to believe that he also want to make contribution to the society, but he used his own way. And he's cultivating his own mind, using his own way. When he see the suffering, he make the choice how he want to approach it, help out with the suffering. And eventually, we found we found our own way to make contribution to the society. And all of us, although we are on the different ends of the scale, despite the enormous difference, we surprisingly found the same desire, and we found the same value that we all want to make contribution to the society. And we all use this. We hope that all of us, we found our own way to make contribution, not only in the society, but also in the city world. Are you proud of him? He is so busy, but I'm going to invite him. And when I won the Golden Bell Award, teacher Meiyun already invited me. She was so quickly to react, to take. When I pay attention when you walk on the red carpet, I notice him. And the next day, I invited him to come to Gangshan online study group. And I felt so proud. He grew up in Cici world. And thanks for him that he walks through the vendors. Thanks. He's so nice. We have the fundraising today for the typhoon disaster relief. Thanks. Next year I'll be here. Thanks for your invitation. His that sentence. You don't have to be somewhere specifically to do Ciji work. Actually, if you have the Ciji spirit, you can be Ciji. You can do Ciji anywhere you are. And he worked at the media communication company, and he used his professional skill at work to do Ciji and bring Ciji value to the society. You are so mindful, and you use your love and the mindful heart to do the documentary and bring the love to the society. Because of you, you use your lens to join the value and the action to make the contribution and make the change in the society. From Yunnan, you can do a Qiji everywhere. And you thanks to Xin'an, you used to be a very cute news anchor when you were a child. And you have done so much, spent so much time to do Qiji works when you were young. You are excellent. Thanks to your contribution to Qiji work and the society. You don't need to have right, but you need to have impact. Today, he is already a very impactful person in the world. I feel so proud of him. And I see the sparkling in your eyes because he promised that he will be here next year. Because of the typhoon, we were in Meiyun to film the impact. Early in the morning, I took the bus here at 6:20, and I have to go back to Meiyun to continue filming the aftermath of the typhoon. Because today we are going to go to the second floor to see our technical team. And please give us your suggestions. Thanks for your great sharing. And today we are coming back to today. Your mother must be proud of you. And let's come back to our sharing, to our PowerPoint presentation. And please come back to all our staff. Please go out to visit our vendors. We are doing fundraising today for the disaster relief after the typhoon. And also, we are selling the towel today. If you want to buy a whole box, we are going to send the whole box home to you, and we are going to donate all the proceeds to disaster relief after typhoon. And also the towel, the slick towel, you can pay for it today and get the towel, yes, next week. We have over 3,500 pieces of towel already sold out. And that we hope that we can send our love to Guangfu Township. And this is for the next year. We are making the flyer for the next year, this online study group. And the speakers thought that I invited them too early for next year. No, we always plan ahead. Next year, we are starting planning for next year. And next year, we are going to invite volunteers from Singapore. I love to be with you because you have positive energy. Let's walk together, walk forward. If you walk forward, you will make progress. If you continue working as a volunteer and learning from Master Zeng, you will learn. And you will grow your wisdom life, and let's wave to 金丝 abode. And 好，结束. Thanks everyone for listening.